Hello and welcome back to the Frugal Gardener on Sunny Days with Dawn. Would you like to join me for my 2023 garden diary? I'll take you through my step-by-step process. If you want the pretty, you got to do the dirty. Okay, it's that time of year again to get your gardening on. I'm going to put some of my flower seeds that I used last year, my wildflower blend, bird and butterfly. These are from last year. Some zinnias, some wildflower blend pollinators. This is all what I sprinkled in here last year to get all that garden mixture. So I'm ready to do it again this year. I also noticed I got some weeds in here that I gotta pull. In the back, I'm still working on back here too. It's always a work in progress if you're a gardener. I gotta get in here before everything grows up. You never know what will grow. Okay, I got the seeds all sprinkled. So I'm just gonna go back over it with some potting soil to make sure that the seeds stay down. I already have a bunch of stuff coming up in here, and I'm not even sure what it is. It might be stuff that didn't come up last year that I planted. It looks a little different. So, you know, it's probably going to look different than it did last year because I took all the pots that were sitting inside the flower bed and I moved them out onto the sidewalk. So that'll make a change already right there. And then I'm not sure what flowers are going to come up this year. So I thought I'd better video it because it'll probably look different. And plus the birds bring seeds and plant them in here. Like the year before last, I had tomatillos growing in here that I didn't plant. All right, now I gotta get out of here. Happy gardening. Okay, while I'm gardening, I'm gonna paint me up a pot really quick to put this poor guy or gal in. This is a pot that I painted a couple of years ago. Oh, and it was so pretty. But a windstorm came a month or so ago and knocked it off its plant stand and broke it. And I don't want the succulents to die. So this is a pot that I got from the 99-cent store. And it was like $3.99, $4.99. And I don't like the color. So guess what? I'm gonna paint it up. There you go, one pot painted up. We'll let that dry. I'll probably add some gold throughout it, but I think I kind of like the little orangey shining through. I don't know. I'll be able to tell by tomorrow when it dries. And then I'll put the succulent in here tomorrow. Woohoo! Okay, here's the deal. All those flower seeds that my friend sent me, I sat down and I took time and I looked them all up as to seeing where they need to be planted versus sun and shade and where I wanted to put them. So I separated them all in different little baggies to tell me side garden, in the back, or whatever, things like that. And then certain things that you had to do with the seeds before you plant them, and a couple of them, which let me get my glasses. A couple of them you had to do something to them. Ooh, these are dirty. You either had to like scrape them with sandpaper just to scruff up the outer side of the seed so it would be easy for it to sprout. You could either do that or you could soak it in water. So I chose the soaking in water because I didn't want to go out to the garage and get the sandpaper. Nonetheless, so there were two that you had to do that with. One was the purple wisteria. So I put these in water. Another was cardinal creeper. And as you see, these have sprouted really well. But what you were supposed to do was just soak them overnight. And I got sick last week. First of all, my knee blew out. My back went out. And then I got sick. So I had soaked these in water wanting to go plant them the next day. But all of those three things happened. And it's been so stormy and wintry and raining and windy. And oh my goodness, like 2 storms have blown in. So I checked the weather today. It's sunny, but it's very windy. And today's about the only day that I'm going to have without rain. For the next 2 weeks, rain is coming up. So I don't want these to die. I don't know, if they'll get waterlogged sitting in here. So I'm going to go put them in the soil while I got a chance. So you want to come with me to do that? Woohoo! Oh, and I've been holding this bowl up. What is in this bowl? Ooh. Besides that black stuff, I don't know. It's some tomato seeds that I took off a tomato that I bought from the store last year. And I put them in this paper towel and I just laid them up on the shelf. Well, I saw them the other day when I was doing the flower seeds. So I took them down and I was soaking the paper towel and it's all dried up now. That's what happens when you're sick. I get dried up, the tomato seeds get dried up. But I'm going to plant those too, and hopefully I can grow some tomato plants off tomato seeds that I bought tomatoes from the store from. Does that make sense? Nonetheless, come on, let's go. Oh, and let me say this. I have no idea what I'm going to be walking into in the back since we've had those storms for, I don't know how long. Anyway, so it may be a terrible mess back there. I hope it's not too bad. Oh. Okay, just what I thought. A huge mess back here. Oh my goodness. Everything's all torn up. I was out here trying to clean it up and rearrange stuff a couple of weeks ago. And I covered things up because I knew the rain was coming. And this rocking chair, a friend brought me over last Monday or something like that. About a week ago. And I put it out here and I covered it up because I knew the rain was coming. What I wanted to do was I prepared this pot to put the wisteria in and that creeping whatever it's called. The ones that I soaked in water. So I'm gonna pop the seeds in here. Okay, I think I wanted to put the wisteria in there and the cardinal creeper in the white one so it can creep up the pole. I think that's what I had in mind. Or should I put the creeper against the fence? I don't know. What I do know is I'm going to put the seeds in there. Out of the bag. Okay, and then I'm going to pop the cardinal creeper in here. There's something else already coming up in here. I put flower seeds in here before, along with some lantana. This is the lantana, which hasn't been doing much. And I got that a couple of years ago. So this is the cardinal creeper that already has the sprouts. If I could get it out without damaging them. Okay. Next, so with the cardinal creeper, I also want to put these field scabious. Field scabious, pink. I think this was my plan because I had them in the same bowl. And you know, all these seeds are so special to me because they came from my friend who lives in Iowa, who took the time to get the whole box full of seeds off her plants and to label them and get them mailed out to me. I know it was a hard process to do all that, just to gather them off the plants. I'm just amazed at that. So I can't wait to get them all planted. So I am at least glad I got those in the ground, or the pots. So now I'm gonna put my tomato seeds over in my pot that already had tomatoes in it last year. Woohoo! All right, this black pot right here, you can see the label of tomatoes. These I bought last year. I'm not sure if this is the one I got the seeds off of. But anyways, I'm gonna pop these tomato seeds in there and see what happens. These have been on this paper towel since last summer. Okay, I found the 4 o'clocks. And I'm going to pop them in where my yellow ones already are. The yellow plant that you see in the pot is not the 4 o'clocks. The 4 o'clocks have not come up yet. That's just a succulent that I planted in there. And I also have Petunia picotti that I'm going to pop in that hanging pot over there. All right, so this pot has the pink 4 o'clocks along with yellow ones that I already planted in there. So we'll see what happens. It's March 1st. That has petunias. I have to do this to remind myself so when things grow up, I'll know what they are. This one has the purple wisteria. This one has the cardinal creeper. Oh, and those pink scabious. Stay tuned for episode 2 of my 2023 garden diary. Remember, if you want the pretty, you gotta do the dirty. Can you dig it?